I wanted to show you Mud Creek. This is looking downstream the road. My daughter is demonstrating some of the sediment there by the bridge. This is 751 and this is looking downstream, so the water is flowing down that direction. So I really wanted you guys to get a sense of how steep the banks are. There's a lot of erosion. Remember, this is an urban stream and we're looking at urban stream syndrome. And this is a pine oak forest and Duke forest. And I wanted to just show how steep the banks are. There's a lot of erosion. You can see a lot of turbidity in the water. Even though this is an actual clear day, the banks are pretty in size. It was actually hard to get down in there. There is a lot of erosion. You can see the roots sticking out from underneath the trees, and you can see how steep the banks are. And there's not a lot of rocky substrate. It's mostly covered in sand. It's covered in mud. I'm down there, the sound didn't work, so I'm down there trying to find some macroinvertebrates for you, and I'm basically just sifting through sand. So the only macroinvertebrates that I found were in leaf packs. I saw some water striders on top of the water, and then there were a few snails and snail eggs for macroinvertebrates. Not a whole lot else going on. There were a few fish swimming back and forth, and this section of the stream is mostly pool. When you were looking downstream in the previous spot, it was basically all pool, little riffles, and it was relatively straight. So we're going to move on down to Lower Mud next.